Community transport helps many people in Hampshire who otherwise can't get out and about. The service relies heavily on volunteer drivers, and hopefully, after watching this film, you'll be keen to volunteer and prevent older and disabled people in your local community from becoming isolated and losing their independence.
In Hampshire, we are very fortunate to have many active community transport schemes who provide really good local services. For its part, the County Council recognises the benefit and value that these schemes bring to their local communities. And that is the reason why I'm very pleased that we've been able to work with our partners in the community transport sector to produce this short film to promote what they do.
Well, I've been a minibus driver for about 2 years. And I started because that was when I retired. So I got a bit of spare time and thought that'd be quite a good thing to do.
I've been a volunteer for 10 years coming now, and I was just walking in town and I always saw the minibuses, and it's always been a passion of me driving and helping in the community as well.
I retired and was looking for something to be a different challenge, and decided this was what I ought to be doing.
I've been a volunteer car driver about 18 months and first became involved when I stopped my full-time job and was keen to do something to contribute to the community.
I was between jobs, and so was kind of looking around for something to do.
Usually the customer has already given the office instructions about who needs picking up, so the office gives me all the paperwork and I take it on from there.
The trips that I do involve people who've been perhaps a stroke club or something like that. So people who need a little bit of help, I suppose. Usually it's loading some wheelchairs, or a wheelchair at least, and accompanying the people on their trip to where they're going.
We have a band of volunteers who help people in the community who perhaps have difficulty with transport. And so they give us a ring and say they have an appointment, and we find a driver for them who collects them and takes them to the appropriate place and brings them back home again quite safely.
Well, it gets me out. Else I'd be sitting there looking at the goggle box.
We'd have to wait until somebody offered you a lift if you wanted to go anywhere much.
I want to take this on the bus, but if they've got other wheelchairs in it, I can't get on it.
It's a great help to me. In fact, I don't know how I've managed without it. Since I had to give up driving, going to the doctors, going to the hospital, it makes life a lot easier.
In terms of finances, it costs nothing at all. We're provided with training.
I went through minibus training,
which involves being taken out on a run and check our driving ability more than anything else, really.
And a theory test, but it's easy enough to do.
I was vetted very thoroughly. I produced all the documentation that was required, and I now have an enhanced certificate to show that I am a responsible person that can carry out the job.
Drivers don't lose out financially. They are reimbursed for their petrol costs regardless.
It's just like going to the seaside on an outing, you know, it's really laughing and joking, yeah, really good.
The lovely people you ride with, they're all very nice, all friendly. It's something to look forward to. Instead of wanting to die next week, I want to keep alive.
It really is essential, I think. We're all ladies with no husbands now, and we can't get anywhere. I can't go on a bus because my legs aren't strong enough, so I'll be stuck.
There are lots of retired people who need help, such as the volunteer organisation, and I would thoroughly recommend for people to do it if they have got the time and the ability.
It's very flexible. It's really a question of looking at your diary and seeing if you're able to help out or not. The opportunity of actually getting to know people in the village and getting to know the community has been a great thing since I haven't been working full time.
I sit at home, I come out, I do a volunteer driving job, I go back home and I've got that sense of helping someone. It's a breeze and you'll love it.
You're meeting a lot of different people with a lot of different needs. Yeah, I find it rewarding.
It gives you an opportunity to do something during the week that you can fit in with anything else that you're doing. It's very satisfying to do it.
I enjoy it. I usually, or I've been known to tell the passengers that it keeps me off the streets.
Go for it. Help someone who is in need. Yeah, it's always good to change someone's life.
Community transport helps many people in Hampshire who otherwise can't get out and about. They're always looking for more volunteer drivers. So please get in touch today and make a real difference in your local area.